Okay, right now in question B, they say that in the diagram below, O is the center of the circle, A, comma B and C lie on the circumference of the circle. Line DAE is a tangent to the circle at point A, and they say that angle A4, so angle A4 is 62 degrees, and angle A2 is 25 degrees, right? Now, in the question, they say that calculate the size of angle C1. In this questionnaire, I think I can already see two ways in which I can do it. Probably, you may prefer the other one, but I'm just gonna do the one that I just think is gonna be quicker and much easier. Now, remember, we are told that angle angle A2, right, is 25 degrees. Now to find angle A1, I'm gonna say that angle A1 is equals to 90 degrees minus angle A2, and the reason for that, I'm gonna say that tangent perpendicular to radius. All right, and for you to see that, I can see D A DAE is perpendicular to AO, because remember AO is actually the radius of that circle. All right, then I'm gonna say 90 minus A2, which is 25 degrees. Then if you do that in a calculator, so it's gonna be 90 minus 25, which is gonna give you 65 degrees. All right, and then after that, I'm gonna say that angle C, the whole entire angle C, so I'm going to say angle C2 plus 1 plus 2 is equals to angle A1, right, which is basically equals to 65 degrees, and the reason for that is going to be 10 chord theorem. All right, so I know that the combined angle of C1 plus C2 is going to be 65 degrees. Now what I can do now, I'm gonna look for angle A3. Now angle A3 is equals to 90 minus angle A4, and the reason for that is gonna be tangent perpendicular to radius, and to do that is gonna be DAE perpendicular to AO, right? And then I'm gonna say 90 degrees minus angle A4, sorry, no, minus 62 degrees, which is basically going to be, so it's 90 minus 62, which is gonna be 28 degrees. Right now, using a different color, I'm gonna say that in triangle, right? In triangle AOC, right? AO equals to OC, and the reason for it is going to be radii, right? Therefore, angle C is going to be equals to angle A3, right, which is basically equals to 28 degrees, and the reason for that is going to be AO equals to OC. All right, so you can just say you've proven that triangle AOC is an isosceles triangle because that side and that side is gonna be equal. All right, then after doing that step, now we can say that therefore so we're looking for angle C1. Angle C1 is gonna be equals to the total of 1 plus 2 minus angle C2, 2. If we do that, now remember the total of angle C, or the whole entire angle of C, we found it to be 65 degrees, minus angle C2, we just find it now to be 28 degrees. Then if you say 65 minus 28, the answer should be 37 degrees. Alright, so this is the way in which I would have approached to calculate the angle of C1, which is going to give me 37 degrees. Now there is another way that you can approach this situation. Alright, now what you can do, what you could have done, you could have first calculated angle A1, right? And now remember, when you calculate angle A1, you're going to find it to be 65 degrees, right? And then you are going to use 10 chord theorem to find the whole entire angle of C1 plus C2, which was going to give you 65 degrees as well, using the 10 chord theorem. Now what you could have, and then what you could have done again, you could have used again the 10 chord theorem to find angle B, because remember B is going to be equals to 62 degrees, so that would have been 62 degrees. And then you could have found that angle there by using angle at center equals to twice angle at circumference. So you're going to say 62 um, times 2, which was going to give you 124 degrees. Now remember, you could have proven that that triangle there is an isosceles triangle. Now to find these two angles there, you were going to say 180 minus that 124, which was going to give you 56, and then divide by 2, which was going to give you 28 degrees. And then after finding 28 degrees, so you were going to now just say that 65 minus 28 is going to be 37. I think that one could have been longer, but as long as it got you to the answer, that's okay. But the method that I would have preferred is using this one. So you could have went away with either two ways or this only way to it. All right.